Hello everyone, welcome to Haley Moon Tarot. This is for Libra. This is your reading. Will you meet someone new or connect with the person you're thinking of between now and the new year? Libra, will you meet someone new or connect with the person you're thinking of between now and the new year? Oh, there's some kind of miracle. Wow. Two people, basically two rainbows in the same place, the same time. Wow. Yeah, we got someone taking the lead. It's just up to someone taking the lead. You can see the stars up here. Yeah, someone's charting a course. Yeah, this is someone ready to take a leap of faith. But this is someone who's, it's kind of like the golden eagle. So this is definitely an energy of someone kind of looking down at the situation. Yeah, taking a leap of faith, calculating the risk, but someone's taking a risk here. Yeah, so there's something there's some sort of enlightenment. Someone's seeing truth in the situation. There's a little bit of a risk here. Yeah, there's always a risk in love. But this is someone who's generally not afraid to take a risk because they have their feet planted basically on the ground. This is somebody likely leaving something behind, coming out of the cold, being enlightenment. See, seeing the light, coming into the light. Beautiful. Yeah, so it could be someone in your community, someone just getting out there. But this is about change and transformation. See, something to do with people, other people in your community. So it's someone in your community. Could be on or offline. And then we have still. So this is about just being still. Everything very calm. Somebody here is not moving. It's probably the feminine energy. Just be still. Let this person take the lead. Yeah, it's an energy of looking at the risks. There's always a risk in love, but this is someone seeing truth, being enlightened. They see the truth. So, but it's all about coming out of the dark, coming into the cold, or coming out of the cold. Someone who's been alone and lonely. Yeah, but we have this energy. Often swans are associated with the King or Queen of Swords. This is someone just being still, not moving. Somebody has to make a move. In other words, someone needs to take the lead. Let's have a look at the miracle. Yeah, this is two people crossing paths at the same time, basically. But this is somebody who's kind of looking at it like it's a little too good to be true. Yeah, see two people maybe exchanging phone numbers, information, but it's about this person reaching out. They kind of look, it's whether or not you'll reciprocate, but they have to take a risk. Yeah, see Three of Pentacles, getting together, spending time together, going down this path. Well, maybe there may have been an exchange of information, like I say, phone numbers, or just talking about the things you have in common, compatibility. Interesting, yeah. There could be people in your community, people that you know, but there's some sort of exchange here, and it's all about coming together. You know, doing things together, spending some time together. Yeah, this is someone feeling, taking a risk. They feel really enthusiastic here. Really enthusiastic. Yeah, there's something you both have in common. This is someone who brings something to the table. It's giving and receiving. I feel there's an exchange of phone numbers and communication. Talking about the things that are, and it could be people in the community. You might know some same people where there's an exchange of information. See, about getting together, collaborating. But this person's feeling really enthusiastic. Yeah, they're ready to take a leap of faith. This is someone who's left something behind. They're no longer giving or talking to anyone else because the two of you have made some sort of a connection here. Yeah. But it's somebody who kind of, like I say, it's a little bit of looking before they leap too, because this is also someone who doesn't want to look like a fool. So I wouldn't be surprised they're talking to other people. But this is someone about to take that leap of faith. Yeah, this is someone who's enlightened. They see in the truth in a situation. This is an energy of someone who's single. Yeah, see people in the community. There's an energy of a third energy here. And it's likely some friends, people who know people. I wouldn't be surprised with this energy. But it's a person who's feeling really enthusiastic here. rushing in. This is someone who's done this before, so I kind of feel like they're going to look before they leap. Yeah. But it's making sure someone's single, someone who takes care of themselves. And it could be this person fairly newly single where they've left something behind. Yeah, and they're coming in to take the lead. Oh, this person. They are definitely, they know they need to take the lead, and they are enthusiastic. They definitely don't want to look like a fool, though. That's why I feel there's a little of this doing their due diligence, you know. But it's interesting with the golden eagle. Yeah, just looking down at the situation, right? But I love the Chariot because this is someone who's in control of their emotions, but they're determined to succeed. See, this is somebody getting all revved up here, but this is someone who's not moving, so they have to take the lead. This is the feminine energy. It's often the Queen of Swords energy. Yeah, see, this is about coming in, asking someone on a date. Yeah, look at that. See, going on a date someplace in the community. But it's all about whether someone's single. That's what it's all about. Yeah. This person's got to ask you out. See, it's all about charting the course, following their heart. This is definitely someone coming out of the cold. They've definitely left something behind, so now they're feeling pretty revved up and pretty excited here. This is someone who knows they need to kind of hurry up a little bit. Yeah, see, good luck and timing, doing things right. But look at that. This is a whole new cycle. See, this is someone who kind of feels it's a little too good to be true, but you're crossing paths. See, just at the right time in the right place. So someplace in the community here. But it's all about getting together, doing things together. There's a little romanticizing going on. See, it's about planning something romantic. Yeah, someone's ready to follow their heart, but this is a taking action and communicating. Yeah, this person here, wow. Like, wow. Yeah, they're following their heart. I mean, they're just feeling so positive, but it's someone who definitely doesn't want to look like a fool. Tell me more about the Fool energy. Yeah, this is somebody definitely free, making sure someone's free. It looks to me like someone who's broke free from a situation. See, they're positive, though, planning. They're coming into this positive, planning and preparing, hoping for the best. This is what this person hopes to achieve. But this is two people together. It could be someone who's learned something here, too. See, it's all about achieving this goal. Oh, they want this big time. It's an energy of chasing, going after what they want. Yeah. This is someone who's not chasing, though. So you can see that's the energy where I feel this person knows they need to take the lead. Yeah. They like this, though. This is someone seeing someone in a very favorable light. And I think this person knows you're single. Look, there's the Magician. So this could be somebody here. Some of you, it could be a Gemini. I see Aries, Sagittarius, little Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, but this is someone manifesting what they desire. So this is about communicating. Yeah, this is about having to communicate. It's creating transformation. This is somebody creating this opportunity as well here. Ooh, this is good. Yeah, this is also someone who's very much aware. Someone's open, available. Some of you are staying in control of your emotions, though. You won't be making the first move, but it's about receiving. See, you're about to receive here. Yeah, this is definitely someone learning things. See, it's about getting acquainted. See, this is two people who've crossed paths, but now it's about getting acquainted. There could be acquaintances and other people here, but because it could be someone looking before they leap. They could be seeing, you know, if you're single or if you are, who you're giving attention to, what you're up to. Yeah, but this is, with this energy, this is somebody moving forward, applying things that they've learned to the situation, but it's about getting acquainted. Oh, yeah. Yeah, getting acquainted. Yeah, so someone who's checked someone out, taking a little pause. They definitely look before they leap. Yeah, but this is someone who's generally not afraid of taking a risk. They see the risks. Yeah, they do see the risks. You may have other options, opportunities, or you could, you know, have other people here. But like I say, they're going for it here. They're ready to go down this path. Yeah, they see opportunity. This is someone who sees opportunity. They know a good thing when they see it. So it's about taking the opportunity that's presented. They're going for it. taken the lead, but they are in control of their emotions. They feel confident. Yeah, they're applying everything they've learned. See, this is someone who's likely talking to people, or just like I say, that being aware. But I love the energy of this person because they have all the tools, the information, everything that they need to know, and applying it to this situation. See, they've taken a little pause. They look at things in a couple of different ways, checking it out. They could be checking you out online or social media or just in the community. It could be someone even talking to people. But like I say, this is an energy of checking things out, taking a little pause, a little aha moment. See, there's opportunity. Some of you could have other opportunities, but I feel this is someone going to seize the day. They basically take the opportunity that's presented. And it could be somebody where you've exchanged phone numbers and nothing's happened for a bit, but there's this exchange. See, two people in the same place at the same time. So there's opportunity. Yeah, some of you have been probably being still and waiting. Someone who sees the bigger picture. See, it's about putting themselves out there. Yeah. Someone just getting themselves out there again, possibly too. Tell me about this person. There's definitely, I mean, this is somebody who's kind of excited, right? Like they know they need to hurry up. Yeah, this is someone who's definitely checked you out. Yeah, it could have been an exchange, but like I say, it's about whether or not that you'll reciprocate. So this is someone here just kind of looking at that. They don't want to look like a fool. So they do have a little pride. Their ego could be getting in the way a little bit, but it's about providing. Yeah, reaching out. They know what they need to do. Yeah, it's about making a connection and exchange. Now, it could be coming from other people. This person could be reaching out to people, trying to find out how to contact you, to connect with you. Because I do see the community, other people here. Tell me about this Nine of Pentacles. Ooh. Yeah, so this is somebody here definitely aware that someone has walked away from a situation. Yeah, or like I say, what you're both looking for. Happy home, happy life, emotional fulfillment. So this is the Eight of Cups. See two people connecting. So some of you, definitely someone's no longer talking to someone. They're moving away from another person. They're out of here and they're heading in your direction. Yeah, it could be someone who's getting chased by people that they're not interested in. So interesting there. But so just so you know, but they are ready to take a leap of faith. Yeah, this is about a house, a home, someone who lives a home. I think it's someone trying to find out maybe where you live, or they just want to, it's about learning and wanting to know, but it's about putting themselves out there. See, two people looking for the same thing, happy home, happy life. Now, there could be some sort of get-together or gathering, a large gathering. This is often a celebration, a large gathering. This is someone who sees opportunity. So this is someone who's likely been just waiting for the right time. Some sort of get-together or gathering. Yeah, celebrations. It could be at someone's home, or it could be a large gathering in the community. It's just somebody looking at that. But I do think they're going to reach out. I feel like you've checked each other out. And I wouldn't be surprised some of you have a couple people, the feminine, where you've manifested a couple people. But it's who comes in. Whoever it is, someone who takes pride in their house, their home, the way they take care of themselves, the way they look. Someone dressing for success. This is someone looking at someone, checking them out. It could be the feminine. It could be the feminine reaching out, letting someone know. Yeah, and then just be still and wait for it to come in. This is someone letting people know they're available too. Yep, this is someone who's definitely kind of been dating, playing the field, but this is about planning, preparing, and hoping for the best. Someone has definitely left something behind. Someone likely kept someone waiting too long. Yeah, but this is a whole new cycle. Yeah, some of you could have had something on and off with someone. You may be no longer giving or feeding their ego, but it really is about pride. Yeah, someone who takes, see, you're both checking each other out. Two people who look good, they take pride in themselves. But someone here is trying to find out either where someone lives, or it's planning some sort of celebration party. This is someone who certainly would love to get you alone, because it's all about talking, connecting. Now, this could be someone where you've reached out to someone here and they needed to leave something behind, and it is possible. It's about getting acquainted, but I see acquaintances. When I see community, it's acquaintances. So, but it could be like just where you're just acquainted. There's more that needs to be known here. Yeah, we have the Empress. See, this is someone who knows. This is somebody here. They're open. They're available. Ooh, this is someone. This is a person. This person sees the feminine as, wow, Libra. See someone as the whole package. That's why I feel there's a little bit too good to be true, where if they reach out, you might not reciprocate. Because they don't want to look like a fool. But I do think this person's going to push through that fear and reach out anyway. Because if you don't try, you can't win, right? And that's what I feel. It's kind of like this win or lose kind of energy. What have I got to lose? At least they'll know. And it wouldn't be surprised if the feminine's doing that too, because there's something about the two of you here. Yeah. But you're open to receive. Some of you have, I feel, broke free. I do think, and I do believe some of you could be getting attention from a few people, but you're definitely not chasing. You're just open. So, yeah, you're definitely available. Tell me about the Six of Wands. Six of Wands, yeah. This has to do with a place out in the community. This is a house, a home. This is someone stable. See, it's two people looking for the same thing. It's what you're looking for. And it could be someone actually reaching out and asking you what you're interested, what you're looking for, vice versa. There it is, Queen of Swords. Like I say, yep, they have to make a move. So this is about asking you out. See, this is someone who's got to follow their heart. But I think some of you got two people. One of these, I feel like you don't see it going the distance, and I do see making a decision in the future. See, it's about experience. You might be talking to someone here. See, sharing experience. Yeah, I do see friends, family, and acquaintances here, but it's about getting acquainted. Some of you may have reciprocated something here, but it's all about getting to know each other, applying lessons learned from the past experience. So some of you are definitely not chasing. If they want you, they got to come and get you. But yeah, I think some of you possibly have several things going on. You might go on a date with one person and you might look like, oh, hey, this may not go anywhere. Yeah. But it's all about letting go of pride and ego. See, it's about two people coming together. Two people who provide for each other. So I feel like you're going to be doing your own due diligence, but it's all about having to make a decision. I think some of you, if you are getting out and socializing, if you are letting people know you're available, you're going to get some attention. But one of these people for sure is going to be asking you on a date. And I wouldn't be surprised that you connect. You've already made a connection, and this could be another date. Second date, even a third date for some of you during the holiday season. And like I say, moving into the new year. But this message is always going to come up. If you do not let people know you're open and available and your pride's getting in the way, you could miss opportunities, because there's opportunities. Somebody here knows a good thing when they see it. They see opportunity, but you have to. And I do think some of you have manifested several, but there's this one particular person here that I feel is kind of in the same energy. They feel really enthusiastic, but one of these may not go the distance. And I do think you're going to be looking before you leap as well. Yeah, one of these may not go the distance. It might not go anywhere. There's uncertainty. But one of these definitely could. But it all has to do with yourself making a decision. Yeah, see, the person who is emotionally available. So you may have someone who's not as emotionally available, or they just kind of... I don't feel like it's someone who's not here. It's just a person with the Knight of Wands. Somebody who likes the chase, and you're not chasing. So that's kind of where I feel you might not come together with one of these people. But I really feel we have a person planning, preparing, hoping for the best. What have I got to lose energy? Because that's the energy of enlightenment. Aha. They have to be the one to make the move. So, because you're not chasing. I feel like one of these people, I do see that energy of someone who kind of likes the chase a little bit. It's kind of fun. Yeah. But it's whether it'll actually go the distance with one of them. Yeah. I really feel like letting people know you're open. If you get out there and start socializing, letting people know you're open, take those offers, opportunities that are presented, One of these literally could go somewhere. I mean, this is a person emotionally open and available. Yeah, see, it's all about taking things to the next level. Two people coming together, spending time together. See, it's all about somebody wanting to spend time with you. They just want to be with you. They don't care where. Yeah. See, there's the Magician energy. They could have Gemini in their chart. I see Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but they really could be anyone. Whoever they are, they're emotionally available. See, they have all the tools, the information. They're manifesting what they desire. This person just wants to be with you. They just want to spend time with you. And if you have someone here who I feel is still kind of playing the field, not really sure what they want, and they're tossing breadcrumbs, that's where I kind of feel like you are the person who is going to take your power back from someone and be open to this other person. Yeah, see the King and Queen of Cups coming out again here. Yeah, see, this is some of you, it's a new person, but this is about going down a whole new path. See, there's enlightenment, there's clarity, seeing the truth. Yeah, being open, available to something new. But this just feels like happiness and joy. I feel like you got a person who, I've got to tell you, I like this person because they care what makes you happy, but they're just happy to be with you. They want to do things with you. They want to spend time. They want to get acquainted. So I do think you're already acquainted. Some of you are already acquainted with the person who's going to come in and get this going. Others of you, I definitely feel no longer giving, feeding someone's ego, and being open to new. So, but I do see possibly the New Year's. Getting together, spending time together. Now, it could be out in public with a bunch of people at a large gathering. But when I see this, this is often someone who kind of wants to get someone alone. But it's you're seeking what they're seeking. See, someone's left something behind. But I also see someone leaving the single life behind too. Very nice. All right. There, and I do see some Leo energy here too. Leo, Sag. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles, just to clear. Yeah, you got someone with some Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. See, this is someone who's no longer giving to someone else. It's a person about to make a decision. They're thinking it through. But I do feel some of you are already acquainted with this person. And you're not chasing, you're not doing anything, you're waiting to receive. So you are going to receive. And I do see clarity and new. Yeah, see, this is someone who sees clearly. See, this exchange, reciprocity, possibly the feelings being mutual, because this is two people. This is a miracle. Like, this is someone who kind of feels, oh, it's too good to be true. There's just no way, right? Well, it's true. Two people, I think you're already acquainted. If not, like I say, if you have someone who isn't reaching out, they're not following through, because I see a connection, but it's about reciprocating, and that's why I feel some of you got a couple people. You're not chasing, and I feel if you got someone who kind of is trying to, drop little hints or trying to get you to chase after them, it's definitely not going to happen. But I kind of feel like we have this masculine who's got people chasing after them, and there's nobody they're really interested in. Because that's the Pentacles. See, this is an offer, an opportunity, an invitation, laying down the foundation to a party, a celebration, or just the two of you. I wouldn't be surprised these are two people who, it's two people who see opportunity. They know a good thing when they see it. But it's the Empress being open to other offers and opportunities. And I do think this person's learning this. They're aware, they're seeing you open, and they know what they need to do. They need to come in and put their best foot forward. They have to start it. And they are emotionally available. So it's somebody who knows what's expected of them. They have experience. They've experienced likely this before. You're not chasing. But I wouldn't be surprised. This person is kind of popular. I wouldn't be surprised that this is someone a little popular. They got a lot of people chasing them. But I really feel this is someone who's not interested in most of the people that are. Yeah. If you are the person or the recipient of someone who's a runner chaser, yeah, this is about new. Yeah, just breaking free. So it's an energy of interest, being patient, see, interest, making sure someone's interested. They want to know everything. See, I feel someone feels a little uncertain here. But it's all about pushing through that fear. I think some of you have lost interest in someone, or it's this person, but it's all about this King of Swords energy. See, they're doing their due diligence. They know what's expected. They have to take the lead. See, they know. Ooh, I wouldn't be surprised this is someone who has people reaching out to them. Like, I do think it's someone who kind of gets chased, but say they're looking before they leap here. This is someone who's learned from experience, but it's about interest, the things that you're interested in. There's just that energy of curiosity, but someone is definitely not interested in a lot of people who are heading in their direction. Yeah, there you go. They just want to be with you. They just want to spend time with you, just the two of you. See good luck, for good fortune, a new romantic cycle. So yeah, I do think you're open to receive, but you got to let people know you're open to receive. And if you let people, it could be online dating or social media or just people in your community, let go of that pride and let them know you're open, because you definitely have people interested, especially this other person. This is somebody who is emotionally mature, available. And some of you have someone who isn't available, you know, that energy. But I do think it's someone who's just kind of up in their head, strategizing and analyzing. I definitely feel they have air in their chart. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But this person, how they're going to come in is emotionally available. Yeah, both of you available at the same time, too. That's what I feel is kind of interesting here. Yeah, it's all about getting acquainted. See, large gatherings, people. It's about moving forward, learning about each other, spending time together, growing closer. See, they want to get close. They want to get a closer look. Yeah. I get the vibe they'd rather be alone with you someplace, but yeah. Yeah. See, the Queen of Pentacles, someone very gracious, calm, very patient. Yeah. This is someone here. This is an energy of this person, what they see. This is marriage and material. But this is also a person who's stable. This is someone who doesn't need to chase anyone, but they're open and available. This is the whole package. This is someone who sees the whole package. That's why I feel it's kind of like too good to be true. That's why they need to take a little closer look. Yeah, some of you, it's all about what someone does for work. See, there's that wanting to know, there's interest. This person really feels you're interested, but like I say, they're just a person who analyzes and kind of gets in their head. And I do think it's about what to do together, things to do. I feel they're coming up with ideas. I'm going to be honest, they don't even care what you do. They just want to be with you. They just want to connect. So this is about becoming a couple. So some of you could literally become a couple. It all depends on your scenario. But this is what someone does for work. See, they have to put in effort. It's about building the foundation. Ooh, this person's, some of you, yeah. See the spark, desire. Again, they just want to be with you. There's a lot of attraction, a physical attraction. This is the fire is lit. See, the fire's lit. I don't think there's much stopping this person. It's just a person who's a little bit of an overthinker. They strategize, coming up with ideas. But I do think this person, they don't really care what you do, but they would prefer to get you alone. You know your worth and value, the Empress, right? And the Queen of Pentacles especially. Yeah, it's all about checking each other out. This is someone who sees someone. See, I feel there's a little uncertainty at whether you're interested in just some company, companionship, maybe just friends. Because I'll tell you, there's desire. Yeah. Oh my gosh. It's a new flame. This is a new flame. Yeah. I really feel some of you have lost interest in someone else. The flame's literally going out, walking away. It wasn't emotionally fulfilling. Somebody here who was kind of emotionally unavailable. Whoever's coming in's fiery, passionate. They're charming, they're sexy, and they don't really want to miss out on this opportunity. So I feel there's fire in their chart too. Because there it is, the spark, the desire. One of these people you probably will be more attracted to. But I do see with the Queen of Pentacles being a little more practical and sensible about it. You're looking before you leap as well. But I do think it's going to be a friends first, and it's going to take a little time. They're going to have to put in effort. I do think they have to put in effort. Yeah. But it's about getting someone alone. I do see community, some sort of gathering, getting acquainted. See, it's about getting you alone, regardless of the situation. Ooh, this person likes what they see. Take care. I wish you the best, and we'll see you soon.